September 11, 2001, Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, launches coordinated attacks on the United States. Hijacked planes strike the World Trade Center, the Pentagon, and a fourth plane crashes in Pennsylvania, which was intended to hit the Capitol. Nearly 3,000 lives are lost. This tragic day sparks a global manhunt and the beginning of America's war on terror. Just 9 days after the event, President George W. Bush addresses the nation, demanding the Taliban surrender Osama bin Laden and dismantle terrorist camps. The Taliban refuses to meet America's demands, choosing to protect bin Laden. This defiance sets the stage for the US-led war in Afghanistan and the beginning of a relentless pursuit of bin Laden. On October 7th of 2001, the United States and allied forces launch Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan to dismantle Al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power for harboring Osama bin Laden. Airstrikes and ground operations mark the beginning of a long war aimed at crushing terrorism at its source. In December of 2001, Osama bin Laden is cornered in the mountains of Tora Bora, Afghanistan. US forces and Afghan allies close in, but bin Laden escapes. US intelligence loses all trace of Osama bin Laden, and he vanishes into the remote mountainous border between Afghanistan and Pakistan. With no confirmed sightings, bin Laden becomes a ghostly figure, issuing occasional audio and video messages. In 2005, the CIA shifts its strategy after years of dead ends in locating Osama bin Laden. Recognizing that bin Laden avoids phones and digital communication, analysts begin focusing on a small, trusted network of Al-Qaeda couriers believed to be his only connection to the outside world. Through years of interrogations, surveillance, and intelligence gathering, analysts begin to piece together fragments of a hidden network surrounding Osama bin Laden. As CIA operatives question captured Al-Qaeda members and sift through data, one name begins to surface consistently across multiple sources: Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti. Detainees describe him not just as a courier, but as a trusted confidant, someone deeply embedded in bin Laden's inner circle. He is reportedly the only person bin Laden communicates with directly, suggesting that Abu Ahmed may be the key to uncovering bin Laden's location. Though little is initially known about him, identifying and tracking this courier becomes a top priority for the CIA. In August of 2010, the CIA finally locates Abu Ahmed and follow him to a secluded, high-walled compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. The compound immediately raises suspicion as it is unusually large, surrounded by 12 to 18-foot walls, topped with barbed wire, and has no internet or phone lines. Windows are covered, and the residents burn their trash instead of leaving it out for collection. The CIA sets up covert surveillance around the Abbottabad compound using informants, satellite imagery, and a nearby safe house equipped with long-range cameras. Over weeks of observation, Abu Ahmed is seen coming and going, but agents notice a tall man who frequently walks in the compound's courtyard, often pacing back and forth and never leaves the compound. Over the following months, surveillance intensifies, and based on his profile, habits, and the extreme security measures, analysts suspect the individual hiding inside is bin Laden himself. Between March and April of 2011, President Barack Obama convenes a series of high-level meetings with top national security advisors. The intelligence indicating that Osama bin Laden is hiding in the compound is compelling, but not conclusive. There are no photographs, no direct voice confirmation, and no absolute proof that the man who never leaves the compound is indeed bin Laden. The team debates several options. One proposal is an airstrike, which would obliterate the compound and everyone inside, but risk destroying evidence and leaving uncertainty about whether bin Laden was truly killed. The other option is a covert ground raid, carried out by a highly trained special operations team, which could confirm bin Laden's identity and possibly capture him alive, but also involves significant risk to American forces and could spark diplomatic fallout with Pakistan if the mission fails or is exposed. After weeks of careful consideration, simulations, and weighing the risks, President Obama makes his decision: infiltrate the compound and capture Osama bin Laden, dead or alive. The order is given in complete secrecy, with the mission planned for a moonless night. May 1st, 2011, Operation Neptune Spear, the mission to capture or kill Osama bin Laden, is launched. Two stealth-modified Black Hawk helicopters carrying members of Navy SEAL Team 6 depart from Afghanistan and fly low under radar to the compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. As they reach the compound, one of the helicopters crash lands. The SEALs quickly adapt and move forward with the mission. They enter the compound and neutralize any targets they encounter as they clear the home. In one room, bin Laden's courier, Ahmed, opens fire and is quickly shot and killed. On another floor, the SEALs engage bin Laden's adult son, Khalid bin Laden, who is also killed during the operation. They encounter Osama bin Laden on the third floor. He is unarmed but does not surrender. One SEAL fires two fatal shots, one to the head and one to the chest, killing bin Laden. Within 40 minutes, the mission is complete. Bin Laden's body is identified, biometric data is collected, and the SEALs leave with his body aboard the helicopter. Before departing, they destroy the crashed helicopter to protect classified technology. The decade-long manhunt is over. The man behind the worst terrorist attack on American soil has been found and killed in one of the most daring military operations in modern history. Hours after the mission was completed, President Barack Obama addresses the nation, confirming Osama bin Laden's death. In a historic statement, he declares, "Justice has been done."
Justice has been done.
Crowds gather across the U.S., cheering the end of a decade-long pursuit and a major victory in the fight against terrorism.